Hello and welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews. Today I've got another premium lager for you. It's Birra Moretti with the geezer with his green suit on. After a hard day's dodgy dealing, I don't know, what would you do for a living if you're wearing a suit like that? He just wants a cold beer after a day's dodgy dealing. Yeah, 4.6% ABV this one. Birra Moretti was founded in 1859 and is still brewed today with our traditional recipe to create a full-bodied golden beer known around the world for its quality taste. It's got water, malted barley, maize, hops, hop extract. Brewed in the UK by Heineken. So there you go. 4.6% ABV premium lager. Let's get this premium lager. There's the bottle top if you haven't seen it. Not much to write home about that one. Birra Moretti. Had this one quite a few times. Never really blown my mind, this one. Quite a clean aroma. Pour it in a lager glass. So get some life into it. There she is. Boom. There's the art right there so we can see our geezer enjoying his beer. Birra Moretti. There she is. Good levels of carbonation. Flying up that one. Clear golden colour, as you'd expect. It's got a 1.5 finger white head on it. Did give it quite aggressive pour, to be fair. Let's get an aroma. See if there is one. Readily available, this stuff. Most supermarkets sell Moretti nowadays. So see if they've got knocking out something good. Quite malty. It's quite an odd aroma on this one. Malty, and there's a really subtle sort of lime aroma on this one. Normally when I say citrus, lemon is the first thing that comes to my mind, but this one it's more of a lime, sweet sort of lime aroma, and a bit of caramel malt, like a bit of toffee malt. Certainly smells different from most premium lagers, that's for sure. Let's get stuck in. Cheers. Yeah, it has a malty flavour to it. It's quite sweet. It's almost a little bit of a toffee content to it, you know. It's quite malty, quite a malty lager. Mouth feels quite light. It's quite thin, as you'd expect. Watery, thin, light, smashable, definitely. A little bit of a bitterness at the back end, not much, but a little bit there. Bit of maltiness. Definitely lime as opposed to lemon. Very subtle citrus sweetness on arrival, but it's that malty character. It really takes over on this one. This is quite a different. It's quite light. It's quite watery. I wouldn't describe it as crisp. Doesn't really zing. Doesn't really. I don't know. It is refreshing, but it doesn't do the same sort of refreshing job as a lot of the other mass-produced lagers do. This has got a bit more character to it, this one. A bit more flavour, a bit more malt to it. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting lager. Yeah, that malt. That caramelly malt gives it a bit more depth to the flavour. It's quite enjoyable, but if you're just wanting to knock back a few lagers, I'm not sure this one's going to be your first choice. Doesn't make it a bad beer, but for have a premium lager to have quite a sort of complex malty, toffee, caramelly kind of flavour to it, it's slightly odd. Can't knock them for doing it, but it is a little bit different. Excuse me, quite gassy this one. Looks like your standard run-of-the-mill mass-produced lager. So it doesn't taste like it though. There's a big malty character to this one. Caramel, toffee in there to go with sort of more of a lime side of citrus things as opposed to a lemon. Tiniest bit of bitterness at the back end. Not much, but it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. This one is normally placed towards the kind of more premium lager side of things on the aisles, the beer aisles of the supermarkets. You know, this won't be in with your Budweisers and your Fosters and things like that. This will normally be on the other side of the shelf with your, you know, like with your what would it be with? It would be with your Estrelas and things like that. Your European lagers. San Miguel, it would be on the same side as San Miguel. Don't get confused. Just because it's on that side doesn't make it an exceptionally good lager, because it's not really. It's nothing special. This is nowhere near as good as San Miguel. It's different from San Miguel. It's drinkable, but I think that maltiness might put people off. Still, for my money, the best sort of macro lager available in the supermarkets is San Miguel. And if you're not going to one of the main supermarkets, then you're going to go to Aldi. And if you're going to Aldi, you're getting the Rheinbacher. That is my tip for barbecue season: Rheinbacher or San Miguel. One of those two. This stuff is okay, but you're going to get through more of the San Miguel. You're going to get through more of the Rheinbacher than this stuff. And it's that malty backbone in the middle of it that I think will put a lot of people off. But it is tasty. It's nice. It's not bad at all. It's just not as good as the way they price it to be. Birra Moretti, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Does the job, but it will never be one of the big sellers because of that malty characteristic, in my opinion. So there you go. 6.5 out of 10 for Birra Moretti. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, guys. Hope you're all doing well, looking after yourselves, taking care. Till my next one, you do just that. Take care.